this is a, it's not a flag. I have, let me find it. This will hang up. I have magnetic. This one, well, these are too short. I have longer ones, but I have, they're magnetic, and they have, they're magnetic. They have a handle on them, so they would go at the top and the bottom. This one's too short. I have a longer one. But we're going to put, this says, she was beautiful, but not like those girls in the magazine. She was beautiful. She was beautiful for the way she thought. She was beautiful for the sparkle in her eyes. When she talked about something she loved, she was beautiful for her ability to make other people smile, even if she was sad. No, she wasn't beautiful for something as temporary as her looks. She was beautiful deep down to her soul. She is beautiful. I really like this one. I'm gonna get this opened. And it's going on material, so we're using ink, and we're not going to fuzz it, because it does not need to be fuzzed. Here, I might need to start at this end. Okay, and since this is a bigger stencil, I'm going to put down the top. Let's see if I can get it about even at the top. And I'm gonna, I'm going to go across, and I move that down just a teeny tiny bit. I want it to be, it's got to go up a teeny tiny bit on that one side. Okay. This is probably the hardest part for me, is getting this on here even and not have one side over further than the other. But if you go from inside to out, which I don't always do, and then I'm going to pull the paper underneath just a little. And we'll again go inside to out. And then another one. And try to go inside to out. And then a little bit more. And then once you get so far, you might be able to just pull it off. You still want to do kind of inside to out. You might have to pull the bottom up a little to keep it, go right down the center. And we're off when we get to the bottom. So we're gonna pull it up a little, because we tended to go sideways. We don't want to do that. So we don't want to do that. We want this side to be over as far as the beginning. So we'll get it put down over there. And then you don't want any creases where there are words. If there's creases on the outside, it's not going to hurt anything. You just don't want any of your words to have creases. This was a kit that I got. We always have kits in the book, in our catalog. You can get them on my website online, which is paulak.magnoliadesign.com. Whoop. Okay. Make sure it's all good. I always have to check. My board always has something on it, which won't affect this in any way. I ordered some new, they're scrapers from Pampered Chef that you're supposed to be able to clean the grungy stuff off your pots and pans. Well, I use them for this to hold on. I brought my pan up from downstairs after washing it last night. You always want to keep your tools clean. I'm a big tool person. I posted tools on my website. I posted it's a thing. It's a reel. I believe I posted it on my craft page. My craft page is just Paula K. I ran into somebody the other day, and it made me think. I have always had, or not always, I shouldn't say that, getting tangled and stuff. I've had a craft business for a while, and that craft business was Paula K's Designs. When I worked, I managed a store named Christopher and Banks. Well, I started out part-time, and then I managed it. But everybody there called me Miss Paula. And then when I started doing crafts, and we sold, me and a friend sold popcorn, and we sold popcorn, and stuff's leaving my head pretty quickly. Well, I'm trying to find stuff and talk at the same time. But we sold popcorn and taffy. Boy, that taffy was good. The popcorn was a whole bunch of different flavors, which was cool. This kit came with coal black ink. Yeah, ink. And I'm just squeezing it out of the container into a little pan. And I will use all of it. So I'm just putting all of it in my little pan. And then I'm going to go and I'm going to take some of the ink and I'm going to put it over different parts of the picture, because we're going to spread it. It's going to go downward, so we want to get all that on there. I do have other black that I can use. And in this one, the squeegee they sent me was this one. Now this one you can get and you can leave it this size, which for this size of a picture, this is perfect. Or you can cut this one up to where you have smaller ones. Smaller ones would be good for little hands, but you could even possibly cut up the small size ones for little hands. There's a lot of cute little things that you can do if you have kiddos. There's a lot of cute things that you can do with kiddos. So these are things, of course, you want to supervise, especially if you're using ink. If you're doing something on a shirt, you definitely want to supervise because the ink is permanent. So you definitely want to supervise. Well, I think you need to supervise your kids all the time, but you never know what they're going to get into. At least be aware of where they are, I guess. I mean, back in the day, I'm going to be 62 next month, and I remember walking the streets and never being afraid of anything, and we lived right across the street from a park, and talk about fun. We were out until the porch light came on. Once the porch light came on and we knew it was time to go, time to come inside. And then if the porch light went off a second time, you were still okay. If they turned it off and turned it back on, you were still okay, because I thought, well, maybe they were in the middle of playing and didn't actually see it. You could see our porch light from anywhere. I don't know what anybody was thinking. But if that porch light started flashing and you weren't headed home, you were in trouble. Did you not see the porch light? Well, you always saw the porch light. You just thought we could get 5 more minutes out of it. We used to have a ball at that porch. Oh, I got a little bit off to the side. I might be able to get that off. Okay. So I'm going to take this one off. And larger ones are a little harder to get off because you don't want to catch them on anything to where they stick together. So you want to make sure that you're kind of pulling them straight back. Little at a time, because you don't want to smudge your words. But you also don't want to mess up your, you don't want to mess up your picture, and you don't want to mess up your stencil. I think it's my sister. She does this also. And I think she got herself like a, and I could use the clip. She got herself a, I don't know what it was, a board or something that she can put on the end of this. And it'll pull your stencil off, keeping it together to where it's not gonna get messed up. Now, this is very, very pretty. Okay. Oh. Get that down in my water. You want to get your ink down in water quickly because, oh yeah, I've got tissues here. Because the ink dries so fast, and you don't want it to dry on your stencils, because your stencils can be used over and over and over again. Now I have a sponge. Well, it's a cleaning tool is what it is. You know how whenever you're doing carpentry work and you're a girl and you don't know what everything's called, and this is a thing and this is all that kind of stuff. Yeah, that's what mine are. So this, I'll flip it around. I didn't fix this to where you could see it right side up, and I apologize, but that turned out very good. And then I'll put a thing over top of it. And what I can do, since I do have little smudges down here towards the bottom, I have little things like this that I can put down at the bottom on both sides. And then I have other ones that I could pull up to this to where it would draw your face to where it goes all the way to the bottom. But I'll let this dry first, and then I'll do that. And I can do that. Wouldn't necessarily have to do it in black, just because it's the black that's smudged. I can do it in any color. So I have one other project I want to do that I'll go ahead and put on this video. What's this? Well, let's see what this is. We might be able to do this. Oh, this is an old, I apologize. This is an older one. I won't be able to do this, but I can show you this. Okay, so this is another one of our kits. This was from St. Patrick's Day. I know that was back in March. So these are our little rolling pins. And these are really, really cute, and they make great decorations. So in this kit, you got 4 rolling pins. You got a stencil that has 4 different things on it. And you got, my paint opened up. I think. Oh no, that's ribbon. Okay, so you got, whoops. Oh, there we go. Okay, and then we got green polka dot ribbon, which is really pretty. We got chalk paint in a bottle, because I'll paint these all white. And then I have magnolia green paint to do for the letters, and a little squeegee. So our kits come with everything you need to make your project. So this is one that I'll do. I'll probably do it this afternoon, and I'll show you a picture of it. Because it's another one that I like really. I just like doing crafts. But I love magnolia, and I buy a lot of the kits because everything's there. And it doesn't take much of my imagination to figure out what I need to do. Okay, I know I have another big picture. I'm pretty sure it is in a kit. Well, for now, we'll stop this video